So I'm interested in seeing how this match is going to go without me playing. Okay, we are live. Welcome to a classic Mind Man Capture the Flag matchup between TC and ADV versus TBF and Annie. Rules are just read. They are as follows. 1 Archer, Pyro, Assassin, Elf, Mage Maximum. 2 Medics Max, 4 Heavy Soldiers Ninjas Max. 1 Ninja Cap per map, no ghosting. And MMR, by the way. Yeah, What are you thinking going into this? Who's winning? I need a bold prediction right now.
It's a tough one.
I just realized neither me or Austin are playing. This could be a yikes. That being said, TC has 2 soldiers already coming into red flag room here. Looking at the steals, both being knocked away from the flag at the moment, though. One of them does go down. Arctic almost gets the steal off, but we'll go down to Ace Blue 2 there, right before getting the steal. So very good defense coming out of TBF and Annie at the start.
TBF and Annie have got Snowbreak going into the flag as Chemist. He is getting hit a lot. He's dead. No, he's not dead. He's still alive.
On the other side, we have followed on it with a steal, and that is a drop. Avedis will pick it up, though. Where and what is Avedis? Avedis is actually Archer at his flag post, walking in, is going to capture that. I think that was a ninja steal. Just gonna verify real quick that was a ninja steal. I'm assuming it was. Probably. Okay. That's another thing.
Alright, drags in a soldier. He's getting pushed around a bit, and he's dead.
Yeah, TBF and Annie are gonna have a harder time ninja capping than usual, as they're missing one of their good ninja players. You know, not Missy, someone else, but yeah. Actually, I'm interested to see if anyone on our side is actually gonna end up trying to ninja cap. Green defense or green offense actually coming into red flag and goes down.
915 stolen, but he's gone down.
Really interesting that red team is running Elf Chemist here. I'm not sure if I like it at all, really. It's a lot of like damage and a lot of like mobility, but not a lot of tankiness. Yeah.
Red Slime, Arctic, and Crizzle are going in. Red Slime stolen's Chemist. He is out and he's got a ninja on him, but he's dead. Arctic is now stolen. She's soldier. She is up and out. Got spades on her as well as fridge. But now she's went to mid, but she got headshot by
Brandino, I believe.
Brandino.
Yep. Yeah, so that's another thing as well. We actually have Brandino and Ace playing for red side, so they've opted to put Brandino on Archer and have Ace play a heavy defense at the moment. Snowbreak's stolen, and is actually out as Chemist. I'm sure he really wishes he was Soldier right now, but sadly is not. Going towards the bars, looking for a potential pass, but Pyro's actually gonna frenzy the Elf there. Very interesting. There's some support coming in, but not too much. Snowbreak not jumping, not allowing him to get knocked off. Just needs to get through here. Does get the second medic there. Restore does come through. Ducato looking for the knockoff here, or Crazy. Not sure who that is. Just saw the skin. Arctic will get a steal on the other side, though, due to the amount of support that red team did bring for Snowbreak. Arctic is out going top here. Has the restore. We could be looking at a potential stalemate here. Headshot does come through, though. Brandino looking for the follow-up headshot. Does get it. Wolfie can't pick up because they've already on the ninja cap, and Fridge will get the recovery. Split with a follow-up steal, though, going out left side here as Soldier. Another headshot there coming in from Brandino. Echo Fox with the recovery.
And there should be a cap for red team unless Red Slime.
915 reflecting all the Ninja Pearls trying to recover on Snowbreak there. Oh boy.
Red Slime was stolen, but he's gone down to the defense in this Boston flag agreement. Arctic's insane. I must be really quiet.
I had to turn you up. So
yeah, I'm talking really quietly right now. I should turn myself up a bit.
Have you just turned down your input volume? or turn up your input volume. What am I saying? Yeah, no, turn yourself down and smile. Okay. I haven't really taken a minute to look at Green Team's roster too much yet, but they seem to have a pretty strong offense here, and a pretty strong defense as well. Actually, having Wolfie and G Henry. Red Sun with a steal going out right side here has support from a soldier at the moment.
Snowbreakers went into the green flag room. Echo Fox has managed to steal, but he goes down to the Pyro Frenzy.
Very good webs there from Forlorn, actually, not allowing Red Sun to get up the sponge, and Fridge and him will combine to get the recovery. So, Forlorn, formerly known as Dave Dragon 01, is actually a player who hasn't gotten too much actual playtime in matches, has generally filled like a sub role for our team for a good bit now, but coming up there and making a pretty good play in one of his first real matches with any. So, kudos to him. Brenino just peppering the green offense here with headshots just over and over, taking them out. But I mean, what else can you expect?
Alright, Red's making a move again with Snowbreaker's Chemist and Ningica's Medic. Well, they are getting pummeled by the ninjas. They are still alive. And Egg Fox has joined in the soldier. Preparing to go in. Still managed to fend off the ninjas. And they
Ningica looking for a steal, does not quite get it. 9-on-5 with a follow-up steal though. Has a little bit of room here. In front of the recovery, just a little bit, but not able to get out. Really unfortunate. I think one thing with this offense that Red Team is running though is the medic chemist combo has like a really like underrated like amount of sustain, I'd say. Like those two classes can keep each other alive for so long. And it's not as good as it used to be, but we used to run it a lot just because the chemist could like keep the medic up and then just get restored immediately. And it's a pretty strong combo if used effectively. A lot of pressure being put on Ningi here by Wolfie, but again the chemist is right there to help him out, but the medic actually ends up going down anyway. Good job there by Wolfie.
Now Wolfie's going to try and finish the job, and he does.
Does do that. Echo Fox heading in here as soldier, but doesn't have too much support, or too much health for that matter. Actually, on 5 hearts, no stake here. End up will going down. What the fuck am I saying? Ends up going down to a headshot regardless. It's been a while since I commentated.
Fair enough.
Alright. So tied 1-1 here, 8 minutes in. What are you looking for from these teams? Who do you think can step up and maybe get another cap here?
I'd say both of them right now have the chance to get another cap.
Any players in specific you're looking at?
Of course, 915 usually does a good job with Elf. Arctic, of course, and Switch. They've got the TC offense, essentially.
Yeah, that they do.
Yeah, and they are very strong on Blackouts. And talking of Arctic, Arctic has stolen and is out as soldier.
Yeah, 3 hearts, no stake at the moment though. We'll actually go down to a headshot anyway. Bernito's actually on fire. Tons of recovery headshots here. Squid will actually walk in nearly clean to the flag post, but gets knocked off right last second. Good job grouping back up on the flag post there after the recovery by Red Team's defense. Echo Fox with the steal out as soldier, has the restore actually.
Just getting held back by versions of soldier and
yeah, opting cut back mid here, good decision. Pyro is actually being dealt with by Fridge at the moment, and Echo Fox will get top mid basically for free. Actually ends up not having enough wall climb. Gonna have to watch out for this assassin here coming above him. Assassin drops late, but Nid actually webs the assassin. That web is actually insane. Okay. Echo Fox now at spawn, getting healed up here. Who is Colonel Cake?
Colonel Cake, I believe, is the lead of Cake Squad.
Interesting, interesting. Echo Fox gonna waltz in here, potentially get the second cap of the game. Only thing between on the flag post currently is Wolfie. We'll actually just get knocked into the flag post by him there, and that is a capture and a 2-1 cap lead for Red Team.
Doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, definitely. Again, I kind of I think the biggest thing I'm looking at for Red Team here is the defense. Again, since we're not running Austin, which we're used to with like the mage.
Doing really good here.
But Bernino's really picking it up and making up for not having that mage. And I mean, Fridge Ace and Spades are doing a lot of work on these PvP classes as well.
Okay, Arctic's out.
Does actually get boosted forward there and really far forward.
Just running straight through mid to a
Yeah, red team's going to need a steal. Does actually get it there from 915. Out is Alpha, will end up going down. The rest of the offense dies basically at the same time, except for Echo Fox, who is out going right side here. Has the medic
he
above
has nearly got the medic, but it's going to help out.
Wolfie actually doing a good job of knocking him down there. Medic ends up getting headshotted. This is really bad here for red team.
Unless Echo Fox can just run for a bit.
Oh, Snowbreak with the last second support there. Really helping out. And Restore should come through here in just a second. Yeah. And now this is a soldier versus soldier stalemate.
Except if Wolfie knocks him off. And
there's no way. Well, you know, I walked away for a second, and that happened. Unfortunate. Ace Blue with the steal here, actually, is going to be the heavy class. Runs basically into the enemy spawn there. Not exactly ideal pathing. I didn't exactly see how Echo Fox got knocked off there, but playing soldier and with that much support, he really just like shouldn't be jumping when he's near the edge, and I'm assuming that's how he got knocked off. That is rather unfortunate, and we're all tied up here.
So it's the offense. Okay, Snowbake's coming, and the other two are going through mid.
Yep, red team seems pretty stable on defense at the moment, except for one ninja in the flag room. Netflix actually managed to take care of him. 2 soldiers are now in. A lot of damage being put out onto them, but Swit actually is out here on fire, pretty low. Potentially looking for a handoff to Arctic here. Actually ends up getting headshotted, which will result in the handoff, you know, unintentionally, but...
Good pass.
There's that. Good webs coming out from Nin and Dave on both sides of things, actually. Crizzle with the pickup here and his medic. Yeah.
Red Slime nearly got the pickup again.
I'm actually really impressed with the webs that Dave and Nin are like both putting out at the moment. Like, they're webbing key targets at really opportune times. And from Nin, I expected it, but Dave is really stepping up. And, I mean, I don't really know him as a medic player, to be honest. And he's on my team, so I have no idea how he's hitting these, but, you know? More power to him, I guess. He's doing a good job. Alright, tied up here. This
Nebic's going in. Except it's not. Okay, Echo Fox is also going in, but he's died, and now Snowbike's dead as well.
Yep, only the medic and the elf left. Actually, medic doing a decent distraction here. It's only the pyro in the flag room, but G Henry actually manages to knock 9 5 off the flag post here. Not able to get in. We'll have Frenzy now for when he comes back in. Has that water spell, but it's currently on cooldown as he used it to set himself off a fire a moment ago, and will end up going down there. So just a note here, this is actually red team's map pick. So a tie here is not really favorable for them. They're gonna want to be looking for more captures here to run up the cap score, especially on a map like Blackout where you can do that quite easily.
It's interesting that the team with TC wouldn't pick Blackout.
I believe they picked Opposites Collide because they were with ADV this time. And Annie and TC both picked Blackout, so they probably just mind-gamed it knowing that we were going to pick Blackout anyway. Is probably what happened, but we're still pretty confident picking this into them.
Okay, Arctic's out, Soldier, mid, she's got the medic.
Drops down for the medic here. It's just regen though, no restore. A lot of damage still being put into her, still no restore.
But she does get up to her spawn, and she's in a spawn area, but she
has no stake at the moment. Currently on like 2 hearts here with no stake.
But the ninja is dead, and she can drop down to the medic and get the restore.
Pyro is going to be there. This Pyro isn't going to get much done. There's going to need to be a steal here from red team, and it doesn't look like anyone's really in position except for they're all in position actually.
Snowbike stolen and is out.
Frenzy comes through. Spade's trying to pick it up. What needed to happen there? Offensive going out. Ace Blue 2 with the steal here. Yeah.
Okay, that's a cap for TC.
That was just really misplayed, I think, there from red offense. The Chemist went in and stole, and ran directly into the Soldier while getting frenzied. The Soldier really should have just gone for flag post knowing the Chemist was going to die. It's a little bit of a misplay there that ended up costing them the capture, potentially. That being said, we are now at a 3-2 lead for the green team, going into the latter half of this map. 15 minutes in. Steal here from
Fox is stolen, and is currently dealing with G Henry, but G Henry survives on 1 heart.
Yeah, Jenner actually takes him down there without using Frenzy either, meaning he's going to have it for this follow-up from the rest of the red team offense. Arctic Galaxy is out once again, though. Goes down to Ace Blue 2 with a nice recovery there. I believe Ace is actually playing heavy. That he is.
Okay.
This is where I start to question the class choice on red offense a little bit. Especially when green team ends up in a lead here, and they're going to start playing more defensively knowing they have that lead. The Chemist and Elf are going to get less and less done as we move forward. Because of how weak they are in terms of armor and just innate tankiness.
Yeah,
I would really like to see Double Soldier.
The Chemist could switch and join Drago in Soldier offense.
Yeah, that's what I'd prefer to see personally. Similar to the setup the enemy team is running.
I haven't seen Ningeek near the flag room in a bit.
I think he's actually he's going bottom mid at the moment, has a ninja on him, but again with that Chemist next to him will be fine. Cardona here with the Assassinate though onto him right after, and 2 ninjas will now go on to Snowbreak. This could be a pretty good opportunity for this soldier here, Echo Fox, to actually get in. But he's dealing with pressure of his own. We'll go in here, looking to burn the Frenzy maybe from the Pyro. 9-5 with a clean steal as Elf.
He's
actually going to end up. He's going bottom, tries to reflect the Pearl there, but does not quite get it. Ends up getting Frenzy by G. Henry. That's going to be a free steal here for Echo Fox, who's really going to need this medic. The medic is there, but he's going to have to run through the Pyro to get there, and a bad web there from Nin actually ends up webbing his own teammate. Snowbreak out going mid, though, as Ninja here. Going towards spawn now, looking for the handoff. All of the recovery ninjas did actually Pearl flag, but no one's going to be able to get there. I think Zekray will actually get this recovery. Unlucky.
Drag earlier could have went up to XXX dead and passed and just cut the corner.
Yeah. Regardless, those are some pretty poor ninja pearls from Snowbreak, I think. That last pearl could have extended a lot further and definitely gotten someone to pick up, but ended up throwing it pretty linearly with like not much height on it. Arctic is actually at her spawn once again here.
Good job doing with the red offense by green. There's a 1v1 against the 2 archers of Victus versus Bandino. They seem to be fairly equal from what I can see.
It's not melee 1v1, Brennio will actually take it.
Does go down.
Yeah.
Victus goes down, I mean.
Arctic about to get the 4th cap here. Red team looking for a steal. Might actually be able to get it here potentially. Ningeek does get the steal. A lot of people on him though is not really going to get far here. 9-5 coming in with the support, looking to go for the flag. Echo Fox actually with the steal, but the cap did come through from Arctic anyway. Echo Fox not quite out either. Actually is out, never mind.
Yeah, is out, but he is being followed by pretty much everyone. Right, so there's an archer 1v1.
Yeah, I really don't like the fact that the red team isn't running double soldier on blackout. Like, it seems like such a basic thing to do, but and I guess like experimenting and having these other ideas of like what might work is a decent idea, but like down 2 caps at the moment. Somebody does steal. It's still Chemist though. If that's a soldier steal that gets out, like I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, it is a 10v10. They can maybe afford to do a bit more changes on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Arctic has stolen. She's out. And she's at mid with Zekray supporting her. But Zekray can't actually pick up, I don't think.
Stark with a steal here as Chemist once again. Actually going to opt to go mid here with support from the medic. A lot of damage going on to him, but he does have the regen at the moment. Gonna run back right there. I actually don't understand that at all. Echo Fox is now out though with a follow-up steal as a soldier. Taking quite a bit of damage from the Spyro. Was lit on fire there for a moment. Wait, medic is right behind him, but he doesn't seem to be wanting to turn around and wait for him. Actually going to opt to go up into Wolfie instead of going down for the medic. Just poor decision-making here from red team, really. He's probably going to end up going down here just to damage, and his medic is now dead. Yeah, this is just poor decision-making.
But Snowbreak does get the steal.
He's out his ninja here.
Is that his spawn?
That's a pass this time.
Support.
Yep. So it will be a pickup from Echo Fox here, and potentially leading into a cap. Green's offense, though, is in red flag at the moment. A lot of damage being dealt out,
Swit
but
is out.
yeah, not a lot of it went towards Swit, who was actually the one who ended up stealing. Good webs here from, or eggs here from Snowbake. Really good eggs, actually, keeping her from going up top. Gonna get so much more damage on her than they originally would have because of those. Medic is not quite there yet either. Fridge is there as well. Regen does go off onto her, though. She's taking a ton of damage here. Really low HP, but is about to get the medic. And we're looking to be in a stalemate at the moment. Yeah. So Cardona did mention that he may need a sub, which could leave Green Team at a player disadvantage here momentarily, which will be really noticeable on recovery.
Cardona is playing Assassin, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, so he said he needs a sub, but he hasn't left yet, so not too sure. As a member of Annihilation, one of our areas that we actually struggle in generally is recovery here. We rely on Archer very heavily, but Green Team here seems like they're running a very how do I explain it? They're running a lot of ninjas and a lot of roaming, so Bernino's kind of gonna get his ass kicked. I guess is the best way to put it. But he still manages to get shots off somehow, normally. So we'll see if he's able to here.
Well, if Brand is attracting the attention of all of those ninjas, that means that there's less people to focus on killing everyone else that's on recon.
Yeah, that's fair, but it's one of those things with Ninja having like so much mobility that you can easily just die and be back instantly, you know?
Yeah.
That being said, Brandino's actually nearly in position here and has not been spotted by Green Team. Is there a Ninja in position to recover at the moment? There is not. Could potentially get this headshot here in about 15-20 seconds if he isn't noticed. Dave is now invis there waiting for the recovery. Versions has spotted Brandino though. Brandino's going to have 1 or 2 shots here. Looking to get them off. 1 shot goes through, does not hit. 2nd shot goes through and he gets knocked into spawn. There's no recovery coming through here.
It's not a very good positioning by Vitus. It could work if Echo was to get out of the flag room, but he's not. So Vitus isn't actually scoring any headshots, and now he's been noticed and is getting harassed by Spade.
Yeah, that being said, Cardona is now officially AFK, leaving Green Team down a player here in a recovery situation. That is not looking good here for that team. Echo Fox, or otherwise known as Dragor, actually opting to hold in the flag room here. Pretty risky, really. I mean, it leaves him super susceptible to a pyro, but at the moment there isn't one in the area. But that's something to keep in mind for later. Pyro is actually just coming over now, actually. Forlorn does take him down, though, while he has Frenzy. Very big pick there from him. A lot of damage being put into Green Team Slide Carrier Swit here.
Of course, the good thing about carrying in the flag room is that you're less susceptible to Archer, which might be what they're bothering about.
Well, that and it really like denies the opportunity of a like follow-up steal if the recovery does come through at spawn. Because a lot of times there's going to be a ninja or a soldier closer to your flag post than you are, and a lot of times they can just reset the stalemate. But if you're holding the flag room, that can't happen. But what can happen is a lot of things. Pyro, Assassin gain a lot of value here. Heavy gets really valuable here because if we're just able to knock the soldier in the corner and he isn't able to get out, that's a huge deal.
So what they need to do is be able to deal with like the pyro and stuff.
Pyro is really just going to be the main thing that's going to be pressuring Echo Fox here. Archer is still a pretty big threat, as it is literally everywhere on Blackout, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Pyro is definitely the major thing he has to be looking out for. They've been doing a pretty good job of taking care of him so far, though, so I'm not too worried at the moment. Yeah, January's actually playing defensively.
As long as they kill the Pyro, they shouldn't have to deal with him.
Yeah, January playing defensively here at the moment, but is looking to move up right now, actually. Going all the way around the left side. Now, this is an angle that if he gets through, unseen or untouched, really, could be very bad here for Red Team. Currently, it's an Elf and a Pyro dealing with him. Not the best classes to have on him at the moment. If he's able to get past this Elf, it could be really bad here for them. He's able to get past. The soldier is still in the flag room, though. The Pyro's about to end up coming in. Nicky peels off to go for the Pyro here as the medic, meaning Echo Fox does not have healing with him right now. Won't matter, though, as Ninky does get the kill onto the Pyro with Frenzy once again at a very crucial moment.
TC and ADV, meanwhile, are trying still to find a sub for Felidona.
Yeah, I don't know if Annihilation and TBF have actually noticed, and that's something you could really take advantage of by putting an extra person on recovery, possibly. Ace with the kill there onto Crazy. That might actually be over by their flag carrier. It was, but it doesn't seem to matter. Brandino once again respawning his archer. Hasn't been able to get too many shots off yet, but the 3 or 4 that he has gotten off have been very, very close. But again, like, that's what we really expect from him, hitting those clutch headshots, and we're gonna have to wait and see if he does get another one. He's been on fire this whole game, just not in recovery yet. Green team here discussing bringing Kev instead of Cardona. That's actually, I think, just an upgrade, in my opinion. Depending on what role they put him on. Anything on defense, really, Kev, I think, is just a better overall player, and I think Cardona was playing Assassin, if I recall. So, could be a pretty good big buff here for TC side.
Netflix has got... Netflix had Frenzy, but he was only on 1 heart.
Yeah, I had to use it prematurely there. Didn't quite get enough damage off, but again, we've seen the side of Red get a lot more opportunities of recovery than Green team has so far. There's actually a heavy, a chemist, and a ninja coming into Red Flag at the moment. Echo Fox forced to wall climb up. Archer is there, but does not quite have a sightline on him at the moment. Avet is looking for that shot, but is not able to get it right now. Ninja does go on to him, but goes down immediately, meaning he's going to have an opportunity here to maybe shoot Echo Fox out of the air. He goes back into the flag room, though, and that opportunity will be negated for the time being. A lot of pressure on him once again by Fridge here. Will end up taking him down, and once again, we've basically just reset the stalemate. So every minute that passes in the stalemate is a kind of just an advantage over towards the side of green, seeing as they are up 2 captures already.
At the moment, as it stands, unless Red can get 2 captures in 3 minutes, Green's going to win this.
It's Blackout, though, you know? Because both teams have expended their ninja cap, though, so we're looking at a capture in like the next minute or so, if they are going to want to, you know, double cap.
Whilst it is Blackout and you can get caps fast, it's also Blackout where stalemate is slow.
So Kev is now in, meaning that the green team is actually back up to 10 players here, meaning they were able to actually stall out that stalemate with only 9 players before, so good job from them. We'll have 10 now, which means they're going to be able to put 1 more on recovery, assuming their defense is fine, which it really was.
Kevin is going a ninja.
That he is.
Let's see what he can do. Right, G. Henry's in the flag room as Pyro. Not anymore, but...
Echo Fox moving around a lot here, almost getting knocked into spawn there. Definitely does not want to be where he just was. Probably moved to avoid the Archer. The Archer actually is now swapped over to Assassin, meaning that Kev or Resurgon is now on Archer. Assassin does come in here, getting dealt with by 9-5 at the moment. Snowbird actually playing defensive Archer. They've opted to put Brandino off of Archer for the moment, just to give someone else an opportunity. You know, maybe draw focus somewhere else.
Snowbreak appears to be trying to shoot Switch from the other side of the bars, which could work.
That's the Miski Classic,
but
actually.
He is it could work, but he is getting killed by ninjas.
Yeah, so what you really need for this to work is you need someone on the other side calling where your arrows are hitting. Is what really needs to happen, because those shots are very hard to actually aim. Netflix here with a potential recovery opportunity, but Swit is actually just going to walk him up and avoid it. Kev actually looking for pot shots as well over towards Echo Fox. Ends up going down at the moment, though, so we'll not have that opportunity.
So, 40 seconds left. It appears that the scores for this map, at least, will remain what they are now, unless
Yeah.
they'll make an end and they can cap.
Yeah, worst
once more.
possible scenario here for a team again is the cap coming through, because that'd leave them at a 3 cap advantage, meaning that they could only essentially tie up the series with a 3-0 on the next map. But ending 2 down here does just give them an opportunity to, you know, take the lead next map if they play well. 12 seconds left does seem like we're gonna end.
Yeah, that should
just
be
like
the
this.
end.
Yep. Archer has one opportunity on to Swit here, but Echo Fox is not gonna be able to make it to the flag in time, and therefore that will be the end of our first map.
So it ends with 4-2 in the advantage of TC and ADV.
Yeah. Going to the next map, we are playing Opposites Collide.
Should be interesting. All teams, I believe, are good at this map. Of course, like TC, offense is at a disadvantage because soldiers aren't as useful. But they have, over time, learned how to play this map well. So, should be a fair game.
It'll be interesting. We're seeing a lot of heavy here. We do have a limit of 4 on heavy, so it'll be interesting to see where teams do allocate those. It is 10v10 though, so I don't expect to see any more than 4 heavies.
Okay, Red's only got 9 players right now. So, whilst we wait on the Red's 10th player, Fridge left.
Hold up, I'll be right back.
Right, so whilst we wait on Misky and Red's 10th player, guess I'm just going to talk about what may happen in this map. So both TC, ADV, TBF and Annie have a pretty strong presence on this map. Each of them excels in their own ways. Like we'll probably be able to see quite a few good plays from Gia Henry's Pyro, or Ningi Cosmetic, stuff like that. Archers, of course, won't be too useful as it's opposites, but I don't know, maybe they'll be used. I mean, it is a 10v10, so they do have the space to do it, but whether they do or not is debatable. The ADV and TC team might be running Chemist as well as TBF and Annihilation, actually. So we might be able to see more Chemist offense, that'll be fun. Soldier offense is, I don't know how good that will be. Usually isn't as good on opposites as it is on other maps, but it can still come in handy, like for basically just for going up top when you're capping. So mainly the main offensive class will probably be heavy, because I mean that is the main class that you use on enclosed maps when you can't use soldier, really. Okay, so the green team offense right now is Wolfie, well not Wolfie. Okay, it's got Red Slime's Chemist, Crizzle as Medic, and that appears to be it. Oh, and Vitus as Heavy. Down bottom, there might be some at top, who knows. Yes,
Yeah.
it is Arctic and Swit.
Spades and Ace on defensive heavy here. which, you know, is a pretty good sign. 9-5 still playing Elf on Opposites Collide. I don't know about that one, Chief. But,
Could work. Could not.
I mean, it could always work, I guess.
It's not the best idea, but hey.
That's fair.
It's,
I mean,
it's 9-5, he can make it happen.
Hey, he didn't make it happen last map.
Oh hey, stolen.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, if anyone can make Elf work, it's probably going to be 9-5.
See, I'd argue that no one can make Elf work. You know?
Well, on a map like this, you're not Wagner. Okay, so Annie's 10th player is Magnificent.
That is Stereotronic.
Alright then.
Yep. So,
I know, I remember it being in out alt for fridges.
it's a shared account between Fridge and STQ, I think. But
that makes sense.
it's not Fridge on it at the moment. So, yeah, Echo Fox coming in here as heavy. Kev does get webbed there while using the Assassinate. Frenzy does come out from G. Henry as well. Kill comes through. 9-5 is out. Untouched going top here as Elf. This is a big steal here. Kev actually is getting healed though, and 9-5 has a lot of people on him. This is the problem with Elf though, is like, you can get out, but you can't really get out. That being said, it's a perfect distraction here for Echo Fox going bottom.
Is heavy and is bottom. That means it's going to be really hard to catch up to him.
I'll tell you where the medic is, though. The medic is top because the Elf is going top, meaning that Echo Fox doesn't have the medic at the moment because it wasn't coordinated perfectly.
Question is, does he need it, though?
He ends up going down anyway, so Red Team really just has to defend here. And that they are trying to do. A lot of people coming to the flag room, 4 people here. So does get the steal as heavy, going down bottom, being crit out in the stairway. Frenzy does come through. Follow-up steal about to come through from Arctic. Very low at the moment, though. Trying to go top. Brandino with a lot of damage on her. Will end up taking her down. Capture does come through from Echo Fox. Red some of the follow-up steal as Chemist tried to go down, but will end up going down there to Brandino B. And after all that said, Red Team has gone up 1-0 on this map. And I need to catch my breath, so it's your turn.
Right then. Wow. That's hard to keep up with. Okay, so the TC and ADV offense is coming back for more. Got Switch, Red Slime and Crizzle on bottom, as well as Arctic on top. Okay, Arctic's climbing up. I believe she's just gonna try and go back down to bottom. Either that or she's going to. Okay, no. Alright, she's going in. As well as everyone else. Switch is already in. She's heavy and is soaking up some damage. Arctic's still dealt with Bandino, but she does. Okay, no, she goes down to Magnificent.
Well, I'll tell you what the Elf does do on this map, okay? It allows Red Team to run 3 heavies on defense on Opposites Collide, which is not fun for the enemy team. In any connotation of the word, this is just not going to be enjoyable. Having to play against Ace Spades and Brandino all is heavy here on this map. Probably not something they're looking forward to, and they haven't done much against it so far. Magnificent on Ninja as well, and then Netflix on Pyro, and Forlorn on Medic. A Medic triple heavy on defense here for Red Team. Oh boy.
Of course, 915 could be really annoying and just spam Elf, spam wind elements.
Well, that's the thing, and we do see this with Annihilation like pretty often. Is that a lot of times it's, I guess, the offense that has an issue capping, and the defense plays fairly well, but ends up giving caps up eventually because we just don't get enough steals sometimes. So TBF being able to supplement for the offense, and then us being able to run a lot of players on our defense seem to work pretty well so far.
Arctic is going down, but it's getting bits out on the staircase. And
getting the Ace and Spades combo. Ninja Steal here from Yvette is going down, but nice last hit there from Brandino, actually managing to secure the kill before the Pearl hits. Split second, but yeah. I believe we actually just saw Brandino shifting on the dead body of Yvette there. Might need to report him.
Striked.
Yeah, that's some BM right there. G-Henry currently alone in the green flag room here. If I was on Red Team side here, I'd really be looking for a Ninja Cap. They can run double ninja here pretty easily with a distraction. One ninja going on to G. Henry and the other just purling out. And it could be fairly effective here. Again, it's still only the Pyro and the Assassin and the Flag. Red team's offense actually taking a really interesting route, going all the way full top. This elf is eating up so much pressure, though. Medic is actually out. Ah, bad webs there, but unfortunate. This is a map where I guess that's something we should really cover.
Switch is stolen. She's getting hit a lot by the red defense, and she goes down. Vitis is still chemist in the flag room, but goes down as well.
Yeah, medic capping is actually fairly okay on this map, unlike literally everything else except for Metro. If you get out as medic here, especially going top, there is a pretty good chance you're going to get a cap, and Ninki almost did there, but was not quite able to.
Okay, Switch is coming in again. She's joined by Crizzle. That's heavy now, and Arctic's now medic.
Yeah, this triple heavy on red team defense here is really dealing with Green's offense pretty well, honestly. Like, just look how much they're able to stall them, really. Like, and Ninja comes in after. Spade's actually able to get a kill there, like, even with the medic around. Forlorn coming here to just heal up his defensive heavy, and again, this is not looking good for Green offense. They're forced to run in here low on health into a Pyro with Frenzy, and they just end up going down pretty much instantly. They're actually running double Chemist?
Avita seems to be reliable. Avita seems to be consistently getting into the flag room.
But he's getting into the flag room because the rest of his offense is dying, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's a good thing, you know? Like,
he's been sneaky, but he does die right after he gets in.
Well, yeah, and if he was sneaky on heavy, I think it'd be a lot better if he was, than if he was sneaky on chemist, you know? But, I mean...
Of course, the entire offense could be sneaky and get in.
Yeah, well, I mean... At this level of play with these four teams, though, I don't see the entire offense getting in unseen, if I'm being honest. I'd be very disappointed.
The entire offense is a bit too big to hide.
I'd be very disappointed in whatever team let it happen. A Magnificent actually just coming in here and killing the Pyro almost. G. Henry forced to use pretty much all of his stake here, which means that there's a potential flag take here.
Snowbreak is neck right.
Of course he is. I mean, why wouldn't he be? Actually, okay, so Necro here is actually a good pick, and let me tell you why, okay? Are you ready for this? So they're running 3 heavies on defense, right? Which means they can only run 1 on offense. Well, what's the next tankiest class that you can run that makes sense on this map and has a lot of damage? You're damn right. It's Necro. So in most situations, we're patrolling.
And they can use the zombies to tank some hits.
There you go. So that being said, Necro not actually the worst pick here.
It is
surprisingly.
Not.
Here in Metro, with heavy limits in place, it's actually fairly decent.
Right, Echo Fox going in. It's heavy. 915 is in. He's shooting out of the flag room. Oh, Snowbake stolen, but he goes down.
Spades actually just killed the entire Green offense except for 1 chemist. Recovery from Wolfie on 915, still playing Elf, by the way. Big smile.
If 915 Elf caps on here, I'm giving him 10th again. There's a good chance he won't, but...
I mean, like, him stealing his Elf before really contributed to that cap. I mean, without that Elf steal, that heavy would not have gotten out like that. So, I mean, yeah. Now, with Red Team being up 1 cap, if it were to end like this, it does secure the map win, but they're still on an overall lead due to the fact that TC and ADV did win the first map by 2 captures, meaning they're really going to be I actually can't speak English, Deb. Please help me. They're going to want to be looking, there we go, for more captures.
Ningeeks is out as medic, but gets pummeled by 2 ninjas.
Yeah, you, I think, kind of need to go bottom as medic here, if you're trying to medic cap. Red Sun with the steal here, and there are a lot of his teammates top mid if he manages to get up, but he does not. Brandino, with a couple crits and a couple swift sword strikes, will take him out. Crizzle with the steal, though, going top. Netflix with the frenzy into recovery there. Good job by him.
Okay, Spades is in, but goes down to G Henry. But now I've got Snowbreak and a 915 running a fairly light offense, which
Actually, so many cooldowns used on 915 there, leading to a fairly clean steal here for Echo Fox, but he decides to fight instead of running out, thinking that his chemist is going to be able to stay alive and help him out, but that is not the case. I believe that was chemist with him. I'm not too sure. We do have Arctic Galaxy running up into Red Flag Room here, looking to go in. This is a heavy chemist and a medic coming in. So it's going to end up going down here, but will there be a good follow-up steal? Does not look like it, actually. Good job by Red Team.
No.
Yep, good job by them realizing that that is what they were looking for. So it was low health. They didn't have to dedicate many resources to her. And they ended up taking her down and resetting very carefully. Or very strategically. I don't know.
Vitas just finished off 2 people.
There you go.
And now Echo Fox is probably going to go down here as well. Yep.
I'm AFK for a moment, so you're gonna have to solo carry.
Oh boy.
I've seen you play in matches. Right. So I know you're used to solo carrying.
Okay, so TC, they just knock in nearly to the entrance of Flag Room, and they have stolen. Switch is stolen, and it's going down. She's got the ninja on her, but she does finish off the ninja. She's on 6 health and is at mid bottom. She does not have any recovery that can immediately kill her, and she gets the medic restore. Okay, and this should be a cap for TC and ADV, and it is.
I go AFK for 1 second, and a capture happens.
Yep.
Okay, watch this. Now I'm gonna go AFK, and the red team's gonna cap. Are you ready?
And no, red team just basically died.
No. Bernito has this, trust me.
No, it doesn't.
915 actually proposing himself class swapping.
Interesting.
Asking a ninja, I mean, I think like a soldier for any offense here would be fine.
Oh, Echo Fox is still alive.
Where?
Not for long, and he's dead.
Wait, okay.
He was hiding in a corner, and Kev found him.
I see.
But Randy is back. Just doesn't have anyone else.
I received word that Ningi has to go soon, and Squantonius will be subbing in. If that is the case.
Okay, Brand has stolen. It's got 9-5 and Ningi with support. Okay, now 9-5 is stolen.
Is out as elf.
And out. Amazing wind to get out.
But guess what? Ninja's a class. Big smile. Summer with the steal though, and it is clean. It is top. And it is directly into a pyro. He's gonna go back down there.
He just goes down.
Wait, the pyro doesn't have frenzy. Why wouldn't he just? Why wouldn't he? What?
Because there was an assassin there, so it was a good thing that he didn't.
But. Avedis is out bottom. Actually, as Ninja does get the capture.
All right then.
Unlucky. I honestly do think Snowbreak could have actually just run through the pyro and assassin there. Honestly.
Maybe. If he saw the assassin.
No, but going back down, he's guaranteed dead though. I don't know.
Cool. He appears to have been misinformed, told to go up, when he maybe should have gone bottom instead.
Yeah, initially, yeah, but once he committed to top, he really just had to go with it.
Yeah. Okay, Bandino is killing G Henry, and Snowbreak
with a clean steal now going at top. There is not a pyro or assassin above him.
Plenty of support, and only Wolfie to stop him.
Hey, guess what? There actually is an assassin, but there's also a ninja supporting him that should really kill the assassin. Big smile.
Ninja just died to pearl damage. Snowbreak is on his side. There's no immediate recovery. Switch has stolen and is out as heavy on bottom with medic. So this might be a stalemate.
And the stalemate with 429 left, down a capture here, is not good for red team at all. That's one thing that is constantly happening here for red team that I've noticed is they're dedicating so much to support that they're just giving up free steals, really. Like, a lot of the times the enemy team has gotten a steal has been when they've had the flag on their own. And whether or not they get recovered on, they end up giving a steal anyway, just because of the amount of support they do send. So it's pretty unfortunate.
Stalemates on opposites. Let's just grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, whatever you prefer. Just lay back.
Well, this is only gonna be a 3-minute and 50-second one maximum, so it's fine. I do really see the match ending like this. Recovering on heavy here is going to be very difficult. If anything, I see green team maybe getting another cap off of this. Snowbrick's holding in a really bad spot as well, in my opinion, comparatively. I much prefer the spot Sweat is holding in.
Okay.
We have a large recovery from red team actually coming through bottom here. Power Force to use Frenzy though, meaning that the recovery will not actually end up happening this time. 2 heavies along with him, but they're going to end up going down as well.
Finally, Annie and TBVF have got a mage.
But it's Ningeek. I'm not flaming, but that is not Austin. That is definitely not Austin.
Green team are only sending 1 ninja at a time, which might be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, they can just stack ninjas with buffs and probably get a fairly easy recovery here. Again, Snowbrick is alone in that room with a medic, and if ninjas get in there and are able to crit him out and he's not able to run, it can be pretty easy.
Although, of course, the question is, do they need to, though?
I mean, they really don't need to, but Snowbrick actually ends up almost going down there to a solo ninja. There's another one in there, and it is Wolfie, who actually will just kill him. Forlin will pick it up. Snowbreak is now AFK. Is now back. Has no swap to heavy. Looking for the pass off. No ninja there. Need to go for it quick. I don't know why they're stalling. Should really just go for the pass off. There's no ninja there. They can tab Soxy that there isn't a ninja. Snowbreak will pick up heavy.
Right, then.
Okay. So now the stalemate's pretty even. Red team just looking for a recovery, really. Frenzy actually does come in there, but it's from G. Henry and not from Netflix, which is unfortunate. Swift really hasn't been dislodged here at all.
Vitus is still trying as a ninja, but that didn't go very well. Quality commentary that we receive from opposite stalemates. Only the best. Oh, Ningeek versus Red Slime. How will this go? Won't go very well for Red Slime because now he's also got Netflix on him.
Yeah, my big takeaway from this match is like, Red Team just like wasn't running the right classes. Like, I don't know. Like,
well, yeah, pretty much.
I really question not running Double Soldier on Blackout, and I really question whatever they were running on offense on this map. Yeah. Pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, this was just a poor tactics, really. And the green team did capitalize on those poor strategy calls, and has managed to secure a victory here. Well, they might still get a cap, barely. Maybe. And that should be GG.
Yeah. GG's. Congratulations to Green Team for winning the only match that's probably going to happen this month. Big smile. Yeah. Crystal will actually set off the auto soup alert at the end. As one would. And
of
yeah.
Of course, auto soups alerts when there's no auto soup or soup
Absolutely.
at all.
Well, that being said, thank you guys for joining us for this match. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Peace.
Yeah. Right, quality